Welcome back, class, to another episode of Chaos Films Teaches. Today we're going to go ahead and focus on some math, specifically adding and subtracting with real numbers. When you're adding and subtracting real numbers, there's a few things that you want to keep in mind. Now, when both numbers are positive, this should come second nature to most of you, right? 2 plus 3 is 5, 4 plus 3 is 7, and so forth. Things start getting a little murky when you add negative numbers into the mix. And so that's really what we're going to focus on today. But let's say, for example, they give us the problem negative 3 minus 2. Okay, negative 3 minus 2, and we want to know how to do this. Right, we're going to learn how to do this by using a number line. Now, the first thing that you need to understand is that the first number is your starting point, right? This is your starting point. This is where you start, okay? The operation, whether it's addition or subtraction, tells you whether you're moving left or moving right on the number line. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys with a number line how that works. Whoa, definitely didn't spell that right. Moving right. Okay, cool. And the number at the end tells you how much you move, right? How much movement. How much you move. Okay? So these are the basic principles. The first number tells you what your starting point is. The symbol or the operation tells you whether you're going to move to the right or to the left. And the last number tells you how much you're going to move, right? So whenever you're talking about an addition problem, if the symbol that you're using is addition, then it means you are moving right on the number line. You're going to move right, okay? And if it is a subtraction or a minus, then you are going to move left. And it makes sense because on a number line, the numbers get bigger as you go to the right and they get smaller as you go to the left. So if you're adding, they're getting bigger, you're going to move right. And if you're subtracting, they're getting smaller, so you're going to move left. Okay? And now let's go ahead and look at one of these problems. Let's go ahead and look at a number line, right? So we're just going to draw a nice little number line here. We're going to draw a number line. And on my number line, the very center, I'm just going to put 0. And then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be 15. And then we'll do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be negative 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll call this negative 15. Okay, awesome. We have our number line now, and what we want to do is we want to use this number line to figure out what negative 3 minus 2 is going to equal, right? And so again, your first number, negative 3, is going to be your starting point. It means we're going to start at negative 3. So I'm going to go to negative 3, so there's 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. I'll just go ahead and mark it. And then it says minus. Minus means that I'm going to the left, right? So I'm going to go to the left, and the second number tells me how much I move to the left. So I'm going to move to the left 2 spots. So 1, 2, and I end up here at negative 5. So the answer to my problem is negative 5. Negative 5. So negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. Okay? Cool. Now, what if there are 2 symbols, though? What if there are 2 symbols, right? So let's say, for example, they give me the problem 4 minus negative 3. And so right here I have a minus minus, so I have 2 symbols, right? What you can do is you can actually change it. If the symbols are plus and minus, or minus and plus, if they're the same, if they're different, right? Let's go ahead and make that a little cleaner. If the symbols are different, so plus and minus or minus and plus, you can change it to minus, okay? If the symbols are the same, so plus plus or minus minus, you can change it to plus. So again, if the symbols are different, plus minus or minus plus, then you can change it to just minus. If they're the same, so plus plus or minus minus, you can change it to plus. So in this case, it's minus minus. So what I can do is I can change that to plus, right? I can change the minus minus to a plus. And so I end up with 4 plus 3, right? Well, I don't need the number line to do this, but if I wanted to use the number line, the 4 would be my starting point, plus means that I'm going to the right, and 3 means I'm moving 3 spots to the right. So 1, 2, 3, we move here, and we get 7. And we already knew that, right? 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Cool. All right, let's do another one. Let's do a couple more. So let's say they give us the problem -7 plus 2. Okay. Again, you're going to use your number line. The first number is your starting point, so we're going to start at -7, which is right here, -5, 6, 7. Plus means I'm going to the right, and then the 2 means that I'm moving to the right twice. So 1, 2, we end up at -5, so my answer must be -5. Awesome. That works out. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say they give us -6 plus -2. And again, right now, I don't like it because it has a plus and a minus, two different signs, right? So I need to change that. And we said that if our signs are opposites, I can change it to minus. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to just minus. So I get -6 minus 2. -6 is going to be our starting point. So there's -6 right here. Minus means that I'm going to the left, and the 2 means I'm going to the left 2 spots. So 1, 2, I end up here at -8. Yeah? -8. So -8 is our answer. Okay? So again, whenever you're adding or subtracting real numbers, especially when negative numbers get into the mix, the first number tells you what your starting point on the number line is. The second number, or the sign, tells you whether you're going to go to the right or to the left. Addition is right, subtraction is left. And the second number tells you how much you move on the number line, how many spots you're going to move, right? And then the last thing, of course, you want to remember is if you end up with two operations next to each other, two symbols, you can change them. If they're the same, you can make them positive, and if they're opposites, then you can change it to a minus. Okay? Awesome. Well, hopefully that helped, guys. Hopefully that helped. If you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget, Monday through Friday, chess and math videos every day of the week. If you guys enjoyed it, we'll see you guys next time, and yeah, until next time.